Editor Sharky here. I couldn't really think of a decent name for this video, so I came up with a joke. So here's Fartooth, the operator for today's guide. Now, meet her distant relative, Near Tooth. Oh, I can't. Well, hello, and welcome to the Mediocre Arknights Operator Guide featuring Fartooth. Congrats to anyone who rolled off of her banner, and rip to those who got another Nightingale dupe.
Nightingale, why?
Fartooth is kinda like if you took Schwartz and Ambriel and amalgamated them together in some sort of mad scientist experiment. Why did I make that comparison? No idea. But what I do know is that she is the same subclass as Ambriel, the Deadshot, which means that they will go for the target with the lowest defense stats. Much like every 6-star operator, Fartooth has two talents. The first one, Concentration, increases her attack after 10 seconds of not getting hit, while the second one, Still Breath, ignores physical dodge while her skill is active. She will also become the last thing enemies target due to the reduced taunt level. One talent buffs up damage, while the other one makes sure she doesn't miss her shots. Shortbriel's first skill, Swift Strike Type Y, raises her attack and attack speed by up to 45% and 45% respectively. Do you know what's better than one generic buff? Two generic buffs! At least the second one gives attack speed, so you can have a bit of fun with that. I think. Though, if you just want attack speed, Fartooth's second skill, Ally Support, has you covered. It increases her attack speed greatly and enables her to strike enemies outside her attack range as long as they are blocked by an ally. The attack speed increase is very noticeable, but what we are interested in is in the fact that Fartooth can help your other operators blocking enemies without them being in her range. There may be a situation where there was one dog too many for your blockers, which Fartooth has got your back. Near Tooth's third skill, Feathershine Arrows, channels her inner Schwartz and changes her attack range to a line that is stretched infinitely. When I say infinite, I mean it is so big that his ship has a scrolly bar to show the full length of the skill. In addition, Fartooth's attack increases and enemies hit by her beyond the 4th tile take even more damage. The skill that makes Fartooth Fartooth. Find a good line of position on and let Fartooth do her thing. Do not think this is similar to a physical Ifrit because her trait still applies and will still go for the lowest defense target. Working around that, you may try to pick off casters or basic mobs, or you can find a lane of only elite type of mobs, in which there is no other enemies around. Whatever the route, as long as Fartooth has decent positioning, she will perform just fine. Modules exist now, and Fartooth has one. Here are the mission requirements, and once you have the materials and LMD, you will gain a nice offensive boost in stats and extra damage based on how far away the enemy is. Basic Fartooth things to try out. Bolt that pierces the heavens. Position well with skill 3 and snipe enemies across the map. The nice thing about this is that in most circumstances, Fartooth will not need healing because she is far away from any danger. Holding the fort. The basic skill 2 thing. Help out your guards and defenders without needing to be there. Fast redeploy sniping. When I read that Fartooth can have a global range given the blocking condition, I wanted to try it out by using fast redeploy operators, and it kinda works, somehow? Good luck managing your fast redeploys. Rapid Fire Burring. Buff Squad enjoyers, rejoice! Take Angelina, Fartooth skill 2, Ack, and an operator that can prevent Fartooth from dying to Ack's skill, as well as any other operator that buffs attack speed, and let the madness happen. So, should you build Fartooth? Build it if you like, solid uptime on active skills, absurd range capabilities with skill 2 and skill 3, staying away from enemies and not getting hit. Do not build her if you don't like, figuring out where to put Fartooth on every stage, exclusively being single targets, and the trait of the Deadshot subclass because sometimes you want to target the boss, but a mob gets in the way and he's the hit instead. Finally, here are Fartooth's stats, potentials, trust bonuses, base skills, hooray for factory skills, and my E270 M3 Fartooth that I promised to raise when I questionably whispered to the bag she was in during my pulls. It was, borderline creepy, to be honest. And that was the Fartooth Operator Guide. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see y'all next time.